what do you hope to get out of the game that could be viewed in one lens as a bit of a test?
Yeah, well, not really. There's still some permutations which could play out over the weekend, which could change the ladder position. So there's that piece, and then ultimately we're getting ready to play finals. That's the main game. Obviously, we want to win every week, but clearly next week we know we're going to be playing a home final, and so we're getting ready for that. The preparation for all of our players and but also for us as a team is critical. And then it's just another opportunity to win a game of footy. It's nothing better than winning the game, so we're going to try and do that.
And managing some of your stars, it's a good opportunity to do that with that team.
Yeah, ultimately that decision falls to me, and I've chosen that that's the best thing for the preparation of the team. But it's the best thing to try and win this game as well. So it's always a balance every week. We sort of assess what helps us win this game, but there's always a slightly longer lens towards what helps us win down the track as well. So this week we've made some calls on that front, and I'm really comfortable that that's the right decision for the group.
The ones that have been managed, are they carrying injuries? Why is it those ones that have been?
Yeah, it's a combination. Basically, we caught up with the medical team, the high performance team, and just went through the whole list. And the question, was ultimately what's our best preparation to win this game on the weekend, and what's our best preparation to win over the next month. And so each individual, was assessed based on where they're at in their preparation. So pretty clear decisions on all of those.
There's some competitors as well. How do they feel about sitting out the game?
Yeah, no, they weren't happy. That's why I had to make the decision. But that's what's best for the team. So that's why we've made the calls that we have. And as I said, I'm comfortable rolling with it.
How did conversations go? If you say they weren't happy, was there any protesting?
It's one benefit of being a coach, I guess. You get to say, I understand, I hear exactly where you're coming from, but that's my job, is to make the best decision for the team. As I see it, might be wrong. We'll find out.
I suppose you forget about that when it comes to finals time. Where do you think your group's at? You've been brilliant all season, really. Do you feel like on the verge of finals now, you're at your best? Do you still feel like there's a bit to go for you? Yeah,
hopefully we've got some improvement. I think our form over the last 2 weeks has been, we lost one and we probably should have lost last week, you could argue. So that's probably not ideal. But equally, if you look across the whole season, there's certainly been some really strong footy, and I've seen patches of our best. Our challenge is going to be to try and bring it all together in the right time, and confident we can do that. So, but we're not quite there yet, I wouldn't say.
Tell us about your debutants.
Yeah, it's great. So Brooke Smith joined us halfway through our pre-season, and she's just done everything right. She's obviously still in her real infancy within her footy career, but even in the short period of time that she's been with us, you can see her game developing. Physically, she's improved already, and she's ready to play. She's got a great kick. She can step through density, and I think our fans will really enjoy watching what she has to offer, on the weekend, but more importantly for the long term.
It's 36-degree heat, sort of ideal preparation for the finals.
Yeah, well, we've got a whole week afterwards, but there's no doubt it'll be challenging. It'll be a challenging day for all the players that are out there, both us and West Coast. There's been some management things put in place by the AFL in terms of ameliorating that, but ultimately, we train pretty hard all through the season, so that on a day like this we'll be fine.
Will you stay for a few days? Do you know what your plans are?
We just come back the next day. We can't get out on the night, so we'll just stay, do some recovery in the morning and shoot back in the afternoon.
Week off, just a steady week off before finals or straight in?
Bang, away we go. Let's go. Next, I don't know when it is, but next it'll be at Norwood. We'll be ready to roll.
Playing for a different team now, but any words for Erin ahead of?
Yeah, obviously, yeah. So, she's a legend of our club, and she plays for another club at the moment. But if we reflect on the legacy that she has created within AFLW, unprecedented really. I think in those early years, the league probably would have been a success regardless, but it needed some champions, and she was the champion of the league for a couple of times. clearly her ability to stand up on the big stage just sort of demonstrated what it could be. And now when you look around, you see lots of players that are Erin Phillips-like in the way they go about it, but at that point she was head and shoulders above the competition. So sort of set the standard and showed the way, which is, we're all enjoying the benefits of that now.
With that in mind, would you like to see, it's been discussed this week, if you should have a medal named after her, whether that be or whatever?
Well, I don't know. I guess that'll be the decision for the league and the decision makers, I suppose. But we'll just give her a stand and a statue and get on with it, eh?